So about a week ago, I took over my sister's social media for her Linex store in Streetsboro, Ohio. And over the last week, we've been dropping posts to slowly get engagement happening on the page again. It had been a year since they posted to the page, or almost a year. So the page is pretty dead. The algorithm saw nothing happening. And so, the posts that we made earlier in the week were just kind of slow. We'd get 5 likes here, 8 likes there, not really too many comments. But what I was doing was slowly warming up the page and letting the algorithm know that we're still there. And the very few people that they show the post to would see something that was more engaging and more interesting than what they would normally see. So all of that was to pave the way in order to do this post. This post right here, I told my sister, I said, I call this the money post. So this is the image I use. This is my sister with a truck. Linex does like spray on bed liners. They do tonneau covers, I think they're called. Any kind of truck accessory. They do undercoating for vehicles to prevent rust, lights, step-up bars, all the cool stuff for trucks. So she bought the business 5 years ago, and she's never really told her story. So this post, we actually tell her story. And I'm not going to read the whole thing right now, but you can pause the video and read the different parts. So instead of saying, hey, we sell bed liners, come buy bed liners from us, or spray on bed liners or truck covers or whatever, we instead told a story. And this is so super powerful, and you're going to see why. So like I said, we've been making posts for about a week. We're getting 5 likes. We're getting 8 likes was our top post. It was a big red flag for me, like, oh no, this page is really, really dead. So we warmed them up for about a week, made this post, and I'm going to show you what the results are. So far on this page, the page is still pretty asleep. We could definitely get a better result on this page if we were consistently posting for a full 30 days, or more results on this post if we were posting for a full 30 days before we made this post. So I jumped the gun a little bit, but I did that on purpose because I'm hoping this will give us the next boost in the algorithm to get future posts seen. Because I'm only doing this for 30 days. So we have a short time period to make stuff happen. So there's the picture, there's the post there. You can see it's a longer post. And so the responses on the page are pretty good. They're not fantastic, blow your mind. They're pretty good, but stay tuned because I'm going to show you some really fantastic results. So she's gotten 24 likes on this post. Now, again, granted that, or considering the fact that our previous posts were getting anywhere from 4 to 8 likes, 24 is a definite increase. It's 6 times more than the lowest post before. So doing pretty good. 24 likes, 10 comments, 4 shares. So let's take a look at some of these comments. This is where, and I'm going to show you even better results here in a minute, but this is where I just think people don't stop to think about what this actually does. They're like, where's the money? Where's the money? But if you look at the comments, you're going to see that what these types of posts accomplish is so much more important than just the money. Money's important, but what we're trying to do is create a relationship with our audience. We're trying to make them fall in love with us so they want to do business with us both the first time, but then over and over and over again into the future. If we can accomplish that, then the money's a given, right? The money just follows. So we're trying to accomplish that first so that the money can come in. So you can see one of her followers is like big boss Amy. I love that. This Mark says, definitely need to come back out and get more stuff for my daily, with an exclamation point. You've taken good care of me and my truck so far. And he took the time to actually post a picture of his truck. This person liked their services, but now because he saw this story and he took the time to comment, we now know that he loves it, right? And now we have planted the seed in his head that he's definitely has to come out and get more stuff for his daily use truck, right? And then we replied with, taking care of trucks is what we do, and we are proud to help you take care of yours too. As soon as you're ready, you know where to find us. Okay? Now, if we keep posting consistently over the next 30 days, Mark, because he interacted with this post and he's got all those feel good feelings, every time he sees one of our posts, and they still have to be good posts, he's like, yeah, I got to think of a time when I can go out and book an appointment with them so that I can get whatever it is he's looking for, right? So he can get his lift kit or he can get his lights or whatever it is he's looking for. So now he's paying closer attention and he's thinking to himself, when am I going to buy again? Like, when should I book that appointment? I want to buy again. I'm going to give them a call, right? Otherwise, if we're not showing up in his social media and he's not getting any other correspondence from the company, it's really easy to forget for a long period of time. So social media does great for the reminders, but a story like this not just reminds them that we exist, but makes them feel bonded to us and want to purchase from us faster and more often. Donnie says, you guys are absolutely amazing. Took wonderful care of my father's truck and mine. We appreciate you and all you do. Life customers here. He's just proclaimed from the rooftops that he is a lifetime customer. Again, the warm fuzzies that he's feeling from reading that story, very, very prevalent or very, very obvious. And then you have hopefully for many years to come. So all of that's fantastic. This is a good result, right? This is what a post should be doing. It should be getting engagement, but then you should tell from the comments that you've struck a nerve, a good nerve with your audience. And I know that this post is going to help Amy sell more product. I know it because I've seen it over and over and over again. These types of posts work like crazy. Now, on top of that, Amy shared it to her own personal account. She had never told the story there either. I shared it too because she's my sister. You can see I got one like, so I didn't really contribute much. Other than the post itself, I didn't contribute much to people seeing it, etc. She shared it to her personal account, she got 76 likes, 13 comments on that. So that many more people are seeing her post, and some of it's family, and then some of them are customers. So she's friends with customers and other, she has business relationships with dealerships and that sort of thing. Top-notch vendor with excellent workmanship. Now he's more bonded to her and her story, right? He's all in. So that's great. That's still not the best thing. So when I made this post, I took the text because I knew it was going to be killer. It started getting likes as soon as we posted it. I'm like, all right, so now we're going to take this post and we're going to go post it to local groups. I actually posted it. I have the list right here. I actually posted to 14 different groups with this story and the image. And it did okay in most of the groups. So, 5 likes on the post, 10 likes on the post, 15 likes of the post. That was what most of the groups were. Comments here and there. Oh, you're so, what a great businesswoman and all of that stuff. But here's the magic. Here's what I really get excited about. If we go over here, this is the Streetsboro, Ohio Information and Discussion Group. You can see from her page, I made a post to the group yesterday at 10:37 a.m. We're telling the story again. It's a real story. It's not a boring story. It's an interesting story. Again, stop and read it. Got the picture of her. Check this out. 87 likes, 20 comments. Okay, 87 likes, 20 comments. So many of you guys are out there posting, come buy my stuff in local groups and not getting anything from it. Like you might get a like here or there, but people just aren't seeing it. When we post this story, we got tons of engagement on that. And look at this. Where are you located? Look at this. Is Line-X all that you do? This guy wants fender flares or something like that. Check this guy out. Great work on my daughter's truck. Maybe seeing you again soon. Again, convincing himself that he needs to go buy more. And you did ours, which we love, right? And then people just saying congratulations, hard work, and all of that. So now we got two sales conversations started. This person we gave the address, this person we gave the phone number, okay? So we have 2 sales conversations that could be happening from this post. And it's a recycled post. It was a post that we had already posted on the page. Now, here's the cool thing. All of the people, when you post to a local group like this as your page, when somebody responds to the post, you can click on that and invite them to like your page. Look at all those juicy invites. These are all people that live in her market area who liked this story, who have not yet followed her page. You'll see a few of them, like this guy's already following. So not only was she able to get in front of new people, she was able to get in front of her existing followers better because she made the post over here. They maybe even saw it twice. So you can see that person's following. But most of these guys, we just start hitting that invite button. Now you don't want to go too fast on this, because if you do, Facebook gets angry and it stops you from doing the invite. So I'm just going to do a handful of them here, and then we're going to stop. And we'll come back later and we'll invite the rest. Now you can invite them as they come in. I didn't, because I wanted to show you how many invites are sitting there. So I waited 24 hours, but now I'll be going back through all 14 groups, looking for that post, and inviting people that responded to the post. The other thing to know though, is because this post did well in this group, the algorithm believes that people from this group are interested in posts from you. So because this post did well, the algorithm sent it out to more people. The more engagement and more comments a post gets, the more it pushes it out. But also, when a post does well in a group, the algorithm then says, when Line-X of Streetsboro posted in this group, everybody liked that. So next time they make a post, we're going to distribute it a little bit better. That's how you work the algorithm. The algorithm will actually work for you when you give it good content. So remember to engage with every comment, right? Engage with every comment that's happening here, so that we're telling the algorithm every comment they make counts for algorithm juice, but every comment you make counts too. And so when somebody says thank you, you say you're welcome, because this conversation is exactly what the Facebook algorithm is looking for. And the longer that conversation is, the more it's going to push it out. The more likes you get, the more it's going to push it out. The more people that stop and read, the more it's going to push it out. Okay, the more people who click on the image, the more it's going to push it out. So the more engagement that you get, you're training the algorithm that your content is good, and it starts to distribute it further. So then all your future content on her page, because we had this good post, we're going to have better outcomes on future posts. In this group, because this post did well, we're going to have better outcomes on future posts. So that's what I've got for you today. Man, you guys, tell stories. Post in a way that the algorithm actually loves you instead of pushing you away. It's not showing your post because it wants you to pay. Of course, they want you to pay. They're not showing your post because they suck. Make posts that don't suck, and you're going to get results like this. And if we make posts, obviously we can't tell her story every single day, but we can make engaging posts every single day. And that builds up, its compound interest over time, and you make more and more and more sales as you become small town famous in your area on Facebook.